It is my pleasure and honor to present to you a true Renaissance man, the Balzikas Museum 2011 Man of the Year, Dr. Audrius Plioplys.
Thank you very much for coming to this evening. First of all, what I want to state is that this is a tremendous honor. Upstairs on the third floor, there's a letter written by Audrius Plioplys to her aunt in Chicago. She's thanking her for presents that she had received. The letter is written in beautiful penmanship, very large, beautiful letters. She's a school-aged child. Her family was deported from Lithuania to Siberia. She's thankful for the pair of white shoes that she received that she's going to be wearing for the next couple of years. And she finishes the letter by saying, "Don't worry about us, I'm healthy, and I'm the second best student in the second grade." And she's so proud of her accomplishment. And we have a photo of Audrius with her family upstairs also. Well, I feel so close to her. We're like brother and sister, I think, in a sense. Second best student in the second grade. Hard work pays off. Now, my second grade, I'll share some reminiscences of my life, was a little bit different. I was in Toronto, St. Cecilia's High School in the Hyde Park area. And the teachers there was Mr. Marshman. He was a nice fellow, but it was about the second or third week of class that he decided to do something different. He handed out a blank piece of paper to everybody, and we had to take our pencils and crayons and produce a work of art. Now, this is me, you know. I'm the budding artist. I'm going to have exhibits all over the world in major museums everywhere, right? Well, I didn't find it very interesting at the time. So I just sat there and did nothing. Then we had to turn in the paper, our assignments. Everyone walks up and turns in their artwork. I turned in a blank piece of paper. Mr. Marshman was not happy about this. And that was my first encounter with the strap of education. Now, you've heard of the Board of Education. Now, in Toronto, there was called the strap of education. And what this was a hard leather strap about 2 inches wide, a foot long, with a wooden handle. And the education process was very simple. You go up in front of the class, hold out both your hands, and the teacher would give 4 whacks on one hand, 4 whacks on the other hand. And it hurt. And Mr. Marshman was upset. Now, I consider myself a pretty smart person. You know, I'm educated and educable. And you'd think that this kind of education would work on me. Well, it didn't. I was up there a lot. I was up there frequently. I was up there more than anybody. Other people breaking out into tears. There was one student actually rolling on the ground in pain. Not me. I can take it. Do whatever you want. You're not going to break me. Anyway, so needless to say, my attitude towards school wasn't very good in the second grade, and my grades were pretty dismal. Come springtime was the routine to bring back your report card to school. Well, there was a little bit of a problem. The report card was really bad, worse than ever. And I had to come up with an ultimate solution to this problem. This is not going to work out the way it's going. Walking down towards Roland Street on Clendenin Avenue, across the street from Humberside Collegiate, there was a bush. Solution. Out comes the report card, goes deep inside the bush. I looked around, you can't see it. It's hidden beautifully. Well, what I didn't notice is that there were some people a little bit behind me walking towards the same direction who saw this. And our parents, we lived in a very small house in Roland Street. The second floor and third floor were rented out to renters. And that evening, there was a knock on the door. My dad opens the door, and there's the teenage son who's living on the second floor with my report card. And he said he saw what I did, and he rescued the report card and turned it in. Well, this was my encounter with a different strap of education. It was much longer, it went much faster, much more frequently, and went to a different anatomical part. Now, these straps of education never worked to educate me at all. There was no way. It didn't work at all. But that event there with that report card showing up shocked me. I disappointed my family, I disappointed my parents, I disappointed myself. And this is not the way to do things. So that when I hit third grade, I had a different attitude. I am going to work hard, and I worked like crazy. The fourth, fifth week of third grade, bingo, I'm in fourth grade with one other student. We got advanced up there. And that transition was really very, very difficult. It's sink or swim. And I won't go into the details of it, but I came up with some strategies to survive that the other fella didn't. And after 2 weeks, he ended up back in third grade. And due to my own dogged persistence, my own independence, with no help from anybody, figured out strategies of survival. And at the end of the 4th grade, I was the 2nd best student in the 4th grade. So, Audrius and I have something in common. I developed independence and the desire to continue working hard, which I've never stopped in my entire life. And you work hard, you can get into good medical schools. You work hard, you can accomplish research and publish articles. You work hard, you can get research grants into the millions of dollars. You work hard, you can produce beautiful artwork, which people then admire and want to display, all because of hard work and dedication. Now, this award today is a little bit different for me in my experience. I've never received anything like it. I didn't work for this. I made no effort at all. To me, it's kind of strange, and I sort of feel I don't deserve it. But I will accept it, but not on behalf of myself, but on behalf of 2 groups of people. One group of people is everybody who's participated in the Hope and Spirit program in North America. The number of people is very, very large. It includes a large number of children in Canada and the United States. And this group includes everybody in this room. By coming tonight, you're supporting the museum, you're supporting this program, and I want to thank all of you, and all of you deserve a round of applause. The other group of people that I'm receiving this award in benefit of, or in memory of, are the people upstairs, whose letters, photographs, memoirs are up there. The hundreds of thousands of Lithuanians who suffered, innocent people, suffered persecution and death. The tens of millions across Europe who suffered at the hands of Stalin's genocidal machine. In behalf of these people, I'm honored to accept this prize.